Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Waystone Games Dawngate stream. I am Brad Pluto Raymond, the Assistant Community Manager, joined by the apparently handsome, devilishly handsome Dan. Oh, Scott Moore is confirming in the background. Devilishly handsome Dan Dibs Gibson. We need St. Vicious in here to make sure that we confirm this. The gain is so high. I apologize. It's probably on Dibs' mic.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Absolute scrub lord here. Let me see. I can change that. Don't worry, guys. Just talk really softly.
Okay.
Just don't blow out their ears. Yep, that is very high. This should be better.
How's that?
Is this better, guys?
Is it better?
Is this better? Do you want us to whisper sweet nothings into your ears? Because we will. You're looking very nice today. Say that to the chat. Tell them they look nice today.
Oh, you guys look nice today.
You guys look really handsome today. I like you in the suit. You're looking really good. And then you, who isn't wearing a shirt, put a shirt on. Just friendly advice. Yo, Dibs, what it do? So, Dibs, if you guys don't know, aside from being the most adorable shaper in the Dawngate, he is also our lead shaper designer. And what we're about to see is a brand new shaper, first time ever seen, gameplay, world exclusive awesomeness. I'm just going to throw that word in there. Is Raina.
Raina.
The Archivist.
The Archivist.
Now, did you create Raina yourself?
Yes, I did.
And what was the gameplay you were trying to satisfy?
So, the gameplay I'm trying to satisfy is unkillable tank.
Unkillable, because we have CC tank.
We have CC tank, Desecrator. We got mobility tank with Cal. Strong initiation on Cal. I want range, strong initiation, and unkillable.
And do you feel like you've accomplished this goal?
Yes. Of course, if I scrub it up here, then people are going to be like,
it's going to look bad.
Right.
Yeah, of course.
No.
But we did secretly stack the teams behind the scenes
yes,
to make sure that Dibs won, because that is the most important thing right now. But, fingers crossed, if the patch goes through, Raina will be playable this weekend. You guys will be able to get your hands on Raina, the Archivist, the unkillable, crazy initiation tank beast mode woman. But without any further ado, let's get into this game. So let's hit the game cam. And Scott Zyro Moore, just like clockwork, goes ahead and starts it on up. Raina, ooh, there she is.
There she is.
Tactician.
So I'm going to play a Tactician in the lane. She's also good at Hunter, but I just prefer the Tactician role. So let's...
Now, you did... You did include a passive with her because she does use Discipline as her resource.
Right.
That kind of lends itself to the hunting.
Yeah, it's a really good hunter passive. It's steadfast. Every time that she does a basic attack, she heals herself, and it scales off her armor and magic resist. It has a 3-second cooldown, but in the jungle, you're getting it procs every single time, so it's really, really good healing, really, really good sustain.
I think it's really interesting that it scales off armor magic just rather than scaling off power. Like
right.
You would almost assume it to.
Right. We're incentivizing her to build armor magic resist, and she scales it naturally because she's a tank. She scales it off her W passively. So we want to push her into that tank role rather than kind of giving her like a nuke heal.
Yeah.
But it helps her be tanky by giving her that extra sustain.
Because we've seen people do crazy things like Predator, Kel with like full power builds and stuff, and seen it be effective. I guess you're trying to make it less effective on her.
It's still effective. Like, what I don't want is her to build full power and nuke the hell out of people and still be able to tank because she's sustaining, right? Like, that would be too much.
Yeah.
Like, Kel sacrifices the tankiness that he needs if he's going to queue into the middle of a team if he builds full power. Versus just armor magic resist, but she doesn't get that free tankiness.
Mm-hmm. Now let's go ahead and talk about your loadouts. We're doing a brawler loadout, so even more tankiness. Like you're just tank on tank on tank.
Right. Like in lane, I might consider force bubble. Additionally, if I was jungling, I might consider the power armor haste loadout. But I'm looking at that late game, so I'm looking at tons of additional armor magic resist per shaper, additional health in the early game. It's going to make me super tanky.
A good question here from Tim Jin. What makes her the Archivist? What archival things are there about her?
So it is her role in our world. You should read the strands part 1, 2, and 3 that we put out in our forums to kind of get a feel of her fiction.
Mm-hmm. And she also has a giant book on her belt. That's something I didn't notice about her model until like the other day when I zoomed in. If you want to show that book. All right.
So
that book.
Right. She comes from the land of the North, which is very much so based around the importance of knowledge.
Oh.
Let's see. Should I take Stagger or should I take Deflect? I'll take Stagger. So she's all about kind of protecting knowledge. You'll see that if you read her story. It's very important to her.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what makes her the Archivist. They like that book.
That book. They're loving it. So the cool thing that I really, really enjoy about Raina is the fact that her shield is not just for show. Like, it's not just a Oh, she has a shield, but she never uses it in combat.
Right.
It is core to her abilities.
Right. It doesn't just, give her a defensive bonus like, the games you might be like, oh, shield character. Okay, they gain like 10 extra armor magic resist. But she literally locks onto characters with their shields, gains a defensive bonus to things in front of her. Like gameplay that you might expect from a game like, like Zelda, right? Like Link has a shield. He can literally block attacks. She can do something similar.
And it's super cool. I love it. Whenever we level up the W ability, we will show you. That is a first blood. I feel like Gassy just
Watch
fed
out,
you
he's going to get flipped.
Oh, there's the flip. Oh, Zyrule living up to the name of Big Feeder? No, he escapes. What a beast. What a beast. That Q really paying dividends for him. The Q on Mikella, it's a line. Coin goes out to you and comes back to you and slows every target hit. So he pretty much got like a 4-man slow and was able to get away from that, even after the stagger and flip.
He also got first blood, so I think he's probably going to be able to pick up something here. I was able to get some extra pots.
I can see he's spamming that hunger, so he's getting hunger right then. So
right.
Hunger has been bought. Let's see. Any other questions? Will we be answering the questions I asked my Reddit thread? Shameless self-promotion. Perhaps, if we see it. We do browse Reddit quite a bit. Some keys today. Yes, we'll give away keys. You already have an assist. You just want to do keys per assist? Is that?
Yeah, that sounds good for Raina.
Okay, wonderful. So I'll give away 1 key right now after that first kill assist. Let me update the chat. Remember, you guys, I'll give you guys a few seconds. You do have to be following the Twitch channel to win a key. If I randomize your name and you're not following the Twitch channel, I will pass you up and you will not get a key. So I'll give you guys about 10 seconds to hit follow in the bottom left of your screen. Don't key me, brah. Oh, that reverse psychology. Man, I want to give that guy all the keys. Good, well played, Medwin. Well played. Follow that channel, guys. Follow that channel.
So as you can see, as I'm kind of sitting in a lane here, I'm making sure to attack every few seconds a creep or an enemy shaper if I can to keep my passive running, keep my heal up.
Let's Q in. Okay. Alright, let's give away a key real quick. Snaffles. Snaffles with a Z. Congratulations to your Dawn Gate beta key. It will be in your Twitch inbox right... Hold on, wait for it. Right meow. It's in your Twitch message box. Go ahead and redeem that key. Ooh, and Andy's saying if we get above 500 viewers, we'll do a 200 use key.
Oh damn!
So tell your friends, tell your loved ones to come, and you guys will have a large chance to get a 200 use key out of 500 people. That's almost half the people in the chat that will get the key. Post everything on Facebook. Yes, indeed. I posted. It's on our Facebook. It's on our Twitter. It's everywhere. Did I just say right meow? Yes, I did.
Right meow? Did you say right meow?
Yeah, right meow. Right meow. Do I look like a cat? Do I look like I'm prancing around all nimbly pimbly like? Perfect. What part of character design is Dibs part of?
So I'm the lead shaper designer, so it's actually the gameplay part of it. So, oh boy.
Awkward. Nice shield. There's a shield mechanic right there. So, right there, he was focusing Kel with his shield. So he was taking, what is it, 30%?
No, not at this rank. Only 15%. 15% less damage from Kel and everyone else in that big cone in front of me.
So it works as you would expect it to. It's not like he just reduces the damage just from the target. It's from anyone that is on the opposing side of the shield.
Right.
Like it works as a shield would.
Yep.
Which I think is cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. So 15% at rank 1, I think gives up to 30% or more.
I think it might actually go to, let's see, 20, 25. I think it might actually get to 25 or 30% maybe at max rank. Yeah. 30% on top of my normal armor magic is absolutely enormous.
Let's see. Can you explain her abilities? So just go through her kit real quick.
Sure. So her Q ability is this one right here. It is a targeted short-range dash, and additionally, when I reach the target, I do a cone damage in front of me and knock away all the enemies that I hit. Her W ability is this shield lock-on, so I can choose a target, lock onto them with my shield, gain damage reduction to all targets in a cone in front of me, like I'm doing right now. This drains my discipline, which is my resource. As I keep up this stance, my Q and E are what generate my discipline.
And you can see there's a bunch of symbols happening there. The main symbol, the big symbol, is the one he's specifically targeted. The smaller symbols are the auxiliary targets that are also being blocked by the shield.
Right. Only I can see the auxiliary targets because it'd be a little effect spammy if everyone can see it.
Yeah.
But everyone can see who the primary target of the shield block is.
And if you understand the concept of the ability, you don't really particularly need to see it. If you
You
were
don't.
on one side of the giant shield, you're not dealing a lot of damage to her. That's just straight up facts. But the main target that he's focusing there, he will follow their movements. So if
Right.
they come around one side of him while the team stays on the opposite side, they will now deal full damage to him, and you can kind of train people away from you in that respect. Oh, there we go. But she works really effectively in these tight jungle corridors.
Yep.
Because
They can't get around me.
yeah, they can't get around you. It's all focused damage coming from your reduced damage side. And it's really tough for people to kill you. She's unkillable. I mean, she's the unkillable tank that Dibs so desperately wanted.
Her E ability is a targeted ability. It shoots out this like line towards the enemy. Once it reaches them, it'll deal physical damage and slow, and then chain to up to 3 targets behind that target. Nice, Scott. Wow.
That was like
perfect.
the last coin.
Yeah. And then her ultimate is a line skill shot. It will hit the first shaper that it hits, or at max range, and then it will explode, dealing. Oh boy. Dealing
Oh, got
high
it.
physical damage and stunning everyone.
You're gonna level up off this. Maybe you can save Zyril. Oh no! I was trying to give you the gameplay tips.
It's true, you were. That was
The
actually
gameplay tips. Keys for assist. Yes, I need to go away 2 keys real quick. You want to go ahead and do that?
I'll head that way.
Nurana. Congrats on your Dongay beta key.
Time.
And the second one will go to... Boop, boop, boop.
Going.
Goes to... Bad G-Shroom.
Oh god.
Bad Shroom.
Ah, so close.
Did you get an assist? No. Okay.
Nope.
Bad Shroom. Congratulations, you Dongay beta key.
Oh, so I'm gonna go ahead and just build on my protection pretty early. That's gonna give me a lot of health, a lot of armor, a lot of magic resist.
Yes, we're approaching the 500 viewers, guys. So tell your friends, tell everyone.
There's something to write about.
You got an assist for the other team. Does that count? No, does not count.
The unkillable has been killed. It's true. I got killed, but that team fight was super long, and you could see I was really
That looks
sticking in there.
What item does make Raina unkillable? Or what item makes Raina unkillable?
So you want to get a lot of armor magic resist. So I got Prot. That's a good defensive aura item for me and my friends to give me a lot of armor, give me a lot of magic resist. I would also want to get probably a Rampancy and a Glory, so it just increases my damage overall. And then after that, it's a little situational. Looking at the enemy team, they have 3 mages. They have no range carry. It's going to be a really important game to get something like a Faith. So Faith is a little bit lesser bought item, but in this case, there's a lot of magic damage being dealt. I think I'm going to get it early.
A good question from someone actually. Werewood says if Amaranth lands her bubble on you and you focus her with your W, does the bubble still do less damage?
Yes. So the damage reduction is magical. She's shaping this. It's not. In addition to the physical shield, it is. Nice, Scott.
I think he's asking specifically that since the bubble is like on top of you.
Right, I understand.
Yeah.
She's reducing damage against that person.
Oh, okay.
So regardless of where the damage appears to come from, as long as she's facing that person, she will reduce.
Okay, gotcha. Got an ulti potential here. Ooh, that long range ulti. Picked up. See ya. Good ulti, Dale. Good ulti, Dibs. That's teamwork. Makes the dream work. What is her ideal jungle route?
So I would start at haste, and I would the blue buff, and I would.
Which is centrally located for both teams.
That's right. So it's in this middle area on both sides. And then I would like to move to the armor buff as long as my friends have warded green for me.
Build streamer. Congratulations on your Nage beta key.
Move to orange, then look to gank. If my ganks fail or there's nothing to gank at the moment, then I'd be wanting to head to my green and make sure I get that buff as well. and then continue rotation looking for ganks.
And Dinx13, congratulations. Do I hear another assist perhaps happening?
I don't think so.
Well, you're unkillable, but... Oh, okay, there's an assist. There's one.
Oh my
Sam,
god. I need to get out.
Just peace.
I don't have pride. Oh god.
Keep your guard.
Oh, okay. Alright. Just keep them behind your shield. Good job. Good job. Reduce that damage.
I'm running out of discipline
Oh,
now.
no more discipline.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
See, but their physical characters are actually doing really well. Yeah, there's Raina there trying to carry
See,
hard.
I feel like Pride is almost and Glory is almost a necessity.
It's almost
because you are
necessity.
unkillable, because you spend so much time in fights just living, it does more damage than...
Right. So the nice thing about Raina's W is that in addition to reducing the damage, the primary target ideal percent increased damage against. So, and that applies to things like Pride. So if I have Pride on and I'm right next to someone and I have them targeted as my shield, I'm going to be dealing even more Pride and Glory damage to them. So it's very, very effective.
So you're just going to be burninating the village,
Yes.
is what you're saying.
I'm going to be burninating all the people.
Okay. So we got a Trogdor on our hands.
Right.
Apparently. I like how fights seem to go on longer. Yeah, especially, you know, with Raina in the mix. Like, she's unkillable. She's a tank that's going to be in a fight for a long time. She's not going to just, like, do her job and die because she does have just innate awesome built-in tankiness.
Right.
She's not just a CC bot.
Right.
Seems
Um,
So we're going to be looking to grab their well here. We don't really have enough minions to get this binding at the moment. Scott's going to keep his farm up, so me and Dale will come over here and do this.
I feel like this Matt Bart 2013 guy just challenged me to a really long duel or something.
What?
So-
What did he say?
He said, Pluto, I don't know how to spell your name. Someday, when I will charge to the depths of hell, when I can charge to the depths of hell to play with you, no matter how hard the journey, I will play with you. I will someday become as good as you. I know it. Someday, any day, we must fight. Thank you, Matt Bart. I appreciate you. I'm gonna have to beat you up or something. I don't know. We're gonna play together. We'll play together eventually.
don't rush it.
But thanks for the long-winded discussion. Hey, Pluto. Hey, Andy.
An ally has been slain.
Does Hope damage reduction stack with her W? And if so, can you stack an order on top of that for a total of 70% damage reduction?
Yes, you can. Order is only basic attacks, and it is additive, and then you have to keep your W up. And Hope only lasts for 3 seconds, but yes, you can get some insane...
So for those 3 seconds, you would have 70% damage reduction.
Yes, if it was against basic attacks.
Wow.
Oh my god, wow.
Okay, see ya. Level up your spell. Do your spell. Get your spell.
Not quite yet.
An enemy has been slain.
Ooh, the turns. I like this. I like this a lot.
An ally is
Welp.
dominating.
This game. What did you just get? 3 assists, I think.
Yep.
You got 3 assists. So we'll give away 3 keys. Why not?
Your spirit well is
Livets.
under attack.
Livets. Congratulations on your Dawn Gate beta key. It is in your Twitch message box, right? Meow.
Does her damage reduction reduce your damage as well? Yes, it does.
Spirit well is under attack.
Kilo Eagle. Congratulations to Kilo Eagle.
Only one source of true damage in the game at the moment, though.
Slaughtering
An
animals
ally has been
seems
slain.
cruel.
Your spirit well is under attack.
And last but not least is the Listening. Congratulations to the Listening.
A good spot.
Your spirit well is under attack. The
I will check
enemy
my email after
captured
this
your
game.
spirit
I think
well.
there's probably a large use key in my email. I'm just gonna throw that out there for you
Oh my god,
guys. so-
Scott's doing so much damage.
What does he have?
Good. Stay behind me.
Got a destruction earlier? Wow, he's already got his ruin.
Oh, he rushed a ruin.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Pretty good. Good job, Scott. For once, you're not feeding. That's good.
Don't test me.
Don't test me. See, the thing about Scott that I've learned is he only operates on either end of the spectrum. He either does really, really well, or he just feeds immensely.
You should
Speaking of feeding.
I was trying to protect him there, but... Oh my god,
He's still alive. He's still alive. You're
I thought
okay.
he was dead.
Welp. That was like 3 assists, so let's give away some keys. Forensic.
Wow, that was really, really good. Scott is...
Yeah.
Congratulations to Forensic on your Dawngate beta key. Sam London just won a Dawngate beta key. Congratulations to Death via Zombie. Destroya786. And last but not least, for now at least, is Version Drew. Version Drew. Congratulations.
Watch the enemy not. It's not coming.
11, right? Okay, good.
Have you read this?
We give away the multi-use keys at the end of the stream. Yes, Andy has said it correctly. So after this game is over, we will display the key above us on a big camera. So there's no like copy and pasting. You have to be registered. You have to be ready to enter the key, and you have to type it out with your own little fingers. There's no copy and paste. That way, it eliminates like if we post it to chat, there could be chat lag. People could complain about not seeing the chat fast enough or what have you. But when we do the key on the screen, it's pretty much all at the exact same time, and everyone has a very equal chance of obtaining it.
Has been destroyed. Your binding is under attack.
I'm not gonna make it to this,
Your
unfortunately.
spirit well is under attack.
Not yet.
How is Dawngate trying to separate itself from the rest of the MOBAs that are out there? I think we do a rather effective job with our role system. Our role system, I think, is one of the highlights of it. Also, the 2-lane map and the Spirit Well component of the gameplay of being able to kind of harass Spirit Wells and take Spirit Wells. You take no damage.
Yeah, it helps that I had that conviction.
No damage. Oh, Gasty with a nice E away.
Yeah, that was a good stun from Vayner as well.
Oh, man.
Have at
Nice stagger. Nice stagger. Level up that Q. Maybe get some CDR on it. I don't know if it gives CDR.
It
But
does.
there you go. Gameplay tips featuring Pluto. There's an assist. There's an assist. We'll give away that. Leverus. Leverus. Congratulations to your Dawngate beta key. It's in your Twitch message box right now.
Seems wise.
What's a Spirit Well? I'm new to Dawngate. So Spirit Wells are these 4 wells in the corners of our map. They start 2 in each team's control. They spawn these little tiny worker guys. These workers generate Vim for your entire Vim, which is our currency in the game, for your entire team over time. They unlock at 10 minutes, and then players can come up, stand on them, and steal them. So this one right here is unlocked. If the enemies were going to come, they could steal. Oh, let's get in here.
At 480p, can you read the key? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It'll be giant letters that shouldn't be pixelated at any resolution. All right. Let's see. So we got the W up. You're focusing that Cerulean.
Need to help Scott here.
Kendra's focusing Scott as she should be, but she just does not have the damage right now.
Yeah, Scott is
Miraculous.
super powerful right now.
He's miraculous. So good, Scott. Can you give me lessons later? No. He declines. 2 beta keys. Mamba. Congratulations.
Your team has captured
And
a
secondly
spirit well.
goes to Mitz01. Mitz01.
Keep your guard.
Enemy binding has been destroyed.
A precaution.
If Kendra is targeted with a shield and Kendra ults, is
You
the
will-
shield broken?
Yes, you will lose target on her because she becomes untargetable.
Okay, there you go. Good question.
Good question.
Truth.
Face.
Her W will reduce binding damage, but it has to be in her targeted range.
Right,
yes.
she cannot target the binding, although she will reduce damage if she has if it's any kind of firmware.
When will the server be up? The server will be up tomorrow at starting at 9 a.m. and lasting until midnight. 15 hours of Dawngate in the exact same time window on Saturday, so it'll be 30 hours of Dawngate this weekend.
Your spirit well is under attack.
I kind of like when you have the shield up and you cue them. It's like you like body check them. You're like,
Yeah, I
come
like
at
it.
me, bro.
I like playing that role with her. Like if there's a posturing for team fight, like being in the front and just body checking bruisers like Cerulean right there, just kind of out of my team.
Just being like, I dare you.
Right,
Come at me. You can target Parasite, however, with the W.
you can.
And that Parasite died very quickly.
Yes, you did.
Well, there you go.
They will pass. Not fast enough.
Thank you,
Oh.
Grim. We appreciate it.
I missed.
A good spot.
When you type the code, do you have to do the dashes? I do not think so. I'm like 90% sure you don't have to include the dashes, nor is it case sensitive.
Keep up.
Thank you very much, Echo SM. We
Oh,
appreciate
damn.
it. Have any hybrid champions? It depends in what sense you're talking about.
Redeploying.
Hybrid damage.
Like hybrid magic and physical damage?
We currently consider Volek hybrid because he's an attack speed bruiser, but all his abilities deal magical damage. So he deals a lot of physical if he can get in on you and like have his haste buff up and be attacking you with his basic attack. But all his abilities deal magical damage.
Um,
I'm gonna go.
in Moya's ult, is Moya untargetable? Yes.
Yes.
Because she's up in the sky doing sky things.
Yep.
If Raina is targeting Moya with her W and Moya ults, she will lose the target, and the shield will drop.
Seems wise.
Is that Scott Feedmore? Yes, it is. But somehow he's doing incredibly this game. 14-3. Oh, look at that build. So dirty. As soon as he gets Fate, it's gonna be.
Is he almost 6 item?
He still has an advanced here and nothing here, but
Good
yeah.
spot.
When the servers will be active forever during the beta, not just 24/7. This guy wants the servers active forever. We don't have a time frame just yet. As soon as we discuss and we're ready to announce things like that, I promise you guys will be the first to know because you guys are the ones that want to play the game. So be sure to tune in to all of our social media channels, twitter.com/thedawngate and facebook.com/thedawngate. That's where we post all of our stuff. That's where we announced Raina and posted her lore and posted the community catch-up. We post there at least like 3 times a day of cool content and information and stuff for you guys to peruse. So stay tuned to all those avenues. Also follow the Twitch channel. Boom. It's great. Waystone Dandelion has joined the chat. What's up, Chris Latois? Chris Latois, Waystone Dandelion is the brains behind all of the lore in our game.
Sure, he's a great guy.
He's a good writer. He's
Yeah.
he's an okay writer, I would say.
If you haven't checked out and read like sit down and like read the lore things if you're interested in it because they're really really well written and really really well done.
Yeah. He's okay at what he does.
He's a pretty good guy.
He's a pretty good guy. I don't want to give him a big head. Also created one of my favorite Mass Effect characters, Legion.
Yeah, he made
Which
Legion.
I have a little Legion action figure that's right here on digital.
I'm pretty sure he made Legion and Thanen too,
Yes.
and then did not write anything on 3. He was gone.
Binding has respawned.
Can you dash over gaps and walls with Raina's Q? We've heard that question before, and no.
You cannot. It's the shortest range dash in the game, so you cannot.
Where does your team get inspiration for new shapers?
A lot of our inspiration, I think, comes from our concept artists. So Will Coiner was the concept artist behind Raina. He did a really fantastic job. Both him and Kindra, our newer concept artists, do a really, really good job.
We're talking about Kindra, the person.
Kindra, the person
Not the shaper.
who drew Kindra, the shaper.
Yeah. So the game's about to end. I'm going to wait on this and just give away the 200 use key at the end, rather than the individual use keys. It'll be great. That insight. It's so good. Interesting question, Tear9. What would happen if 2 Moyas ulted towards each other at the same time? We've tested this.
Yeah, they will actually pick each other up and suppress each other, and neither of them will be able to reactivate the ultimate. They'll both slam down in the same spot.
In the center, in the absolute center. Of the
Right,
game.
it's neat.
Can Moya die in the air? Yes.
Yes, she can get burned by things like
Fenmore
Glory,
ulti,
Fenmore
Glory.
ult, Volek ult. It is literally they are both up in the air together, so any effects that are on that character are still happening.
What is the max level of the champions in our game?
20.
So 2 levels away.
Not playing.
Gasty, why you do this? Body check. Activate that shield, Cerulean. Okay, we're running away. We're leaving him to die. Nice body check. Oh, I like that cone body check. Such a short cooldown too.
Yeah, it's super fun at this stage of the game. I want to get a haste item. Oh boy. I'm almost out of discipline. Trying to keep my shield up.
So, her Q and her E reward her with discipline.
That's right, based on the number of targets hit.
Yeah, so when you're in a team fight chasing like that, when he's hitting 2 people with his Q and his E is forking to 3 people total, like, he's gaining more discipline than he's actually using from the shield. But in a the caveat is in a one-on-one scenario, you wouldn't generate as much enough discipline to keep your shield up forever.
Yeah,
Correct?
that's correct. Yeah, one-on-one duels is something we wanted. Oh my god, what is happening? Did I miss something down here? Something we want to prevent is, I mean, her W, if you're paying attention, is a damage percent increase against them and damage decrease against them. It makes her an unbelievably good duelist. We wanted to prevent the case where she is literally just unkillable in a duel. So we did that by having her Q and E generate discipline based on the number of targets hit. So if she's in a duel 1-on-1 and it prolongs past like 5 or 6 seconds, she's going to not have enough discipline to keep her W up, and then you can actually duel her. However, in a team fight, if she's using her abilities appropriately, she can keep it up basically the entire time, which is the intended gameplay.
Yeah. There's so many questions about things going untargetable and invulnerable and stuff like that. Like, if Cerulean ults Kindra and she goes untargetable while in midair, does he reset, or is it on cooldown?
It will go on cooldown. Oh wait, what are you doing? Oh, we're doing this.
Spirit well
Doing the pair?
It will go on cooldown. He will not deal the damage. He will get his heal.
Okay.
So Kindra ult is incredibly good at dodging those kind of ultimate skill shots. Like I would always try to hold on to my Kindra ultimate until I can dodge like an Amaranth wave. Cerulean ult is a really good example.
Because you can actually, I've seen people reactively ult an Amaranth while she's ulting.
To just completely dodge
Just
it.
to dodge it, yeah.
Right.
You basically jump over the wave, essentially, and you become untargetable. That's pretty legit. Will there ever be an out-of-game currency to purchase the Shapers? I believe that question is answered down below about our monetization, and the answer to the question is we're not talking about our monetization. So yeah, guys, be sure to peruse the FAQ down below. It may answer a lot of your questions before you you need to ask them. That's what frequently asked questions does. Is your chat broken? I saw you type, so that's good.
What is going on here?
Peruse. I just like that word. It's a fun word. I think I'm using it incorrectly. I'm pretty sure I've heard that before. It doesn't actually. It's one of those words that doesn't mean what you think it means, or how people use it.
Nice, Dale. That's nice.
Moya triple kill though. He's gonna die to the Guardian burning him. Almost. GG, well played. So there we go. That is a nice game of Raina. Like I feel like that was a pretty effective game.
Yeah, I felt like I was being very effective.
So let's go ahead and talk about your item build, your item choices, and all that kind of stuff.
Sure.
When we're out of the game.
Yeah, sounds good. So yeah, how did I end up doing there? 5-2 and 24. So you can see I was just like a super assist machine. I participated in a ton of kills across our entire team. So my item build, I started with protection early. I got this because I got enough kills and assists before we went back the first time. I could buy it up front. That was going to give Zyril kind of the additional armor and magic resist he needed in lane to survive against that pretty good Kel Amaranth combo. I started building my Faith second because they had 3 magic damage characters. Like you even saw Kindra late game, even though the early game wasn't going great for her, she was dealing a ton of damage. So I definitely wanted to get this. They had a Zeri. They had a Amaranth, and then additionally, both their tanks had Glory, so this reduces damage against them as well. I built my Glory third because it's really good item for kind of like sticking in a team fight for a long time. It's been increased by the damage increase in my W, so it's going to be dealing even more damage than most people. I was building a discipline here. I wanted to build that into subjugation. Same thing. I spent a lot of time in team fights as Raina. You get a lot more time to kind of think about what you're doing because of your unkillableness. If I could get a subjugation, I could be applying that to all enemies in kind of the area and reducing their damage. I was building a rampancy here. Just really good item, really good synergy with Glory. Increases my damage pretty significantly. By the time I got there, I already had a lot of good health items. And then I was building a core haste item for fun. I would have upgraded this last because Clarity doesn't have a really good upgrade for her. I probably would have gone Duress because I'm trying to basic attack anyway to get my heal off. If I can Duress and root them, get a little bit of extra CC, it's gonna be really effective.
Awesome.
Yep.
Well, let's see. Go switch over to the big cam. What's up, dudes? And let's see where the key is. I don't know if I think Andy emailed it to me. Boo, 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 boo. Give away a 200 use key. Okay, that was forever ago. Alright, here we go. 200. So we do have a 200 use key for you guys. So I'll give you guys a little bit to go ahead and go to our site, www.waystonegames.com. Register for the beta. When it gets to the point that says it'll ask you if you have a key or not, you're going to hit yes. It's going to bring you to a screen where you input said key, and you're going to input the key that I am about to display above our heads. And it'll be, let's see, right here. It'll be right here. This isn't the key, but this is a little test thing, so I can make sure I've got the position correct. Right here.
In what order does defense stack, including items, skills, percent base, and flat? How does it work with enemy shape or defense pen? Defense pen is defense pen first, and then flat if you have a defense pen. Raina's flat damage reduction is unmitigatable. It is 30% as long as she can have that ability up. Let's see, you said additionally, what order is it? Actually, doesn't matter which order that those things get applied in. I believe in the code it is percent damage reduction first, but if I have 20% damage reduction and 20% from armor magic resist, it doesn't matter which order you apply those to in first.
Sorry. I'm blocking the chat. There we go.
Oh, no problem. I want a code from the red-haired Flash.
I'm the best Flash.
Is there max stats? So actually, there's not. The 40% CDR in LoL, we don't have that same concept. Haste gives you CDR and attack speed, and it is not a linear increase. So the first points of haste are worth slightly more than every other point of haste. So if you go completely 100% haste on a character that has good haste scaling, you could get something almost like 55 to 60% CDR at max. Those last points of haste are really, really invaluable, but you can get some really low cooldowns. Of course, you'll have no damage and defenses, but you can do it. Why was Michaela's spell a new spell? We talked about it, right? Or
we didn't talk about it yesterday. We
didn't talk about it yesterday. I don't know why we shouldn't. Is there any reason?
Because Scott chose it like a scumbag.
I think it's fine. It's in this patch. So we have a new spell. Should we talk about it? Yeah. So the new spell.
Did you see how
Did you mute me?
used it, ran into everyone and died? It was really good.
Did you?
We just didn't talk about it yesterday.
You mute me over here? No, you just muted yourself.
I muted myself.
Oh, I see. So the new spell, whoever pointed it out has got good eyes. It is called Blitz. It is a 4-second CC immunity and 8-second 30% increased move speed.
It does not. The key there is that it does not dispel any CCs that are already on you.
That's right. So if a Raina ult is mid-flight, the hammer's coming at you, and you block Blitz, you'll take the damage, and you use Blitz, you will take the damage, but you will block the CC completely. Extremely effective item if you're going to be playing an engaging character, but also very good on characters like high-value targets like range carries, range casters.
All right, we'll answer more questions, but I'm going to release the key right now, so hopefully you guys are ready for the key. You're registered on our site, and I don't think you need the dashes. I'm like 90% sure you don't need the dashes. So here we go.
BKB plus Ghost or Olafar plus Ghost. Olafar, I think, will pop you out unless they changed it.
Yep, Olafar will dispel it. Will pop you out.
Blitz you cannot use if you are already CC'd, but you can use preemptively to stop CC. It's quite strong right now. BKB is a good example. Let's see. Someone said, "Are those new pings?" Yes, they are. Delightful new pings.
There's a lot of people noticing new things that we haven't announced yet,
Right.
so that's awesome. It's all in the patch notes, guys. That'll be out later today, hopefully, if things go right. I've already written them up and everything, so they're ready to go. There's the 200 use key. Yeah, success. Yes. Code successful. Welcome to the beta. Congratulations, guys. Got a poo. Congratulations. Hopefully you got the key first. Where can I get those headsets? These are Astro headsets. These, I don't think they're just specifically A40s, but they're the model just under A40s, but they're like the comfiest headsets. I love these headsets.
Yeah,
They're
they feel super nice.
and they're so lightweight that they don't mess up Dibs' perfect hair. So that's a plus. If you guys have immaculate hair, buy some A40s. Thank you. You guys are welcome. Let us know if you get used up, and we'll take it away. But don't troll too hard. Now the chat's just filled with thank yous instead of... I think the chat exploded. It's last year's model. They're A40s. They're last year's A40s. Okay, cool. Will confirmed. Thanks you. I want to kiss you. Kiss him. He's got a beard. It'll tickle.
If you get a character concept from the community, how would they be acknowledged? So that's something we're kind of thinking about right now. What to do if we read through a lot of the character concepts that are on the forums right now, and it's the kind of thing. It's like this process takes a long time, but looking at like interesting combos or interesting kit ideas, I think that we definitely would acknowledge the person that originally made it.
Of course.
Are you unplugging your thing?
Well, I like how they're just magnetic. At home I have this headset and I like to take this off every now and then.
Oh yeah, Hamp. I remember that. That was sad. That was the only time we ever seen that. I personally have seen that particular bug. It was like weird matchmaking, and we were all in the game together, and then when it got to 0 seconds, it just sat. But maybe it's fixed. Will you make a cute pony character? You know I want to.
God damn it, you brony.
I was actually told when I got on this team by Dave Serra, our lead producer, that no ponies ever.
Really?
Yep.
He just nixed it.
Yeah, because he had some early concepts. This was forever ago. Early concepts of this character, and he was like, here's some things we're thinking about. And I sent him kind of a counter, which was a similar character, but riding a horse instead of a dragon. He was like, no.
There will be no. This is an equine-free zone.
Right.
We will never have a horse of any kind.
Can we get a centaur? I like centaurs.
We need more pouchings in the game. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
And actually, I'm pretty sure Kendra would be delighted to draw a centaur. She loves the
I know.
centaur, like satyr kind of characters.
Yep.
She likes hooves. I think it's her thing. She
Uh,
likes drawing hooves.
it's true.
And she's a great artist. She's amazing.
Super
So-
good artist.
Are you an emo kid?
No, I just got a hair swoop.
You got a hair swoop.
I
Just
don't-
because you got a hair swoop doesn't mean you're emo.
Yeah, come on.
And just because you're emo doesn't mean you got a hair swoop.
That's also true.
Works both ways.
Pluto's actually the emo one here.
Yeah. I cry all the time.
What about camels? Clearly got to have a camel character.
A camel is like a poor man's horse, right? is that how it works? I think, or is it a rich man's horse?
I think they're better suited to the desert than not the poor man's horse. They're just better in different
That's true,
situations.
that's true,
You
yeah.
know,
What about a character riding an elk like a Princess Mononoke style?
that would be super cool.
That'd
Red-
be legit.
Red elk.
Love Princess Mononoke.
Yeah.
That movie's baller.
That would be
Camel
super-
is an off-road assault horse. Oh, Chris Latois, you make us laugh. Sometimes you're just reading things and you're reading the chat, and Chris Latois will just insert an awesome little anecdote or awesome little sentence, and you'll just be like,
Right.
that's why we like that guy. Not because of the great writing and characters and stuff like that.
Can I get an ETA on Doug the penguin?
The turtle riding penguin shaper.
Yeah.
It's the best shaper ever. So
No.
no, it's never
It's not gonna- Someone sent me a picture, and I was like, "What is this? Get out of here!"
straight from the horse's mouth. It's never gonna happen. Straight from the camel's mouth. I'm sorry. Are multiple accounts allowed? I mean, if you get multiple keys and you don't want to give them to friends or give them out on Reddit for karma and stuff like that, then sure, make another account. You want to be a greedy person.
What is the
Allowed.
discipline shaper's benefit from using this resource? So Raina's passive is called Steadfast. It is every time she basic attacks, she gets healed based on her armor or magic resist with a short cooldown. That is her particular benefit. If we have discipline shapers in the future, they will probably not have that benefit. Discipline, the particular goal for discipline as a resource is sustained stances. So her character can enter that shield stance, and then it drains her discipline, and her other abilities generate discipline. So if we have a character with a sustained stance like that in the future, it will also have that. Can we see Goku as a shaper? It's kind of like when I played Dota, and I play Lena, and I'm just like,
Oh, from Slayers,
yeah,
yeah.
just Lena inverse in this thing. Like if someone made a mod nowadays, it would just be like, people would be like, oh, let's make Naruto into a shaper, and then it comes out as like a real game.
We can go play that. Do you ever seen that 300
Right,
Heroes? Is that what it's
right,
called?
right.
That Chinese League of Legends ripoff. If you guys want to see a real League ripoff, you guys are giving us crap. Go watch 300 Heroes.
Right,
It's
and then you can
hilarious.
play Wally, and he's like Victor.
That used to be one of my favorite things, honestly, about custom games in Warcraft 3 Frozen Throne was like, did you ever play Anime Hero Arena, where you could just like choose an anime character and
Uh-uh.
they had their own abilities? Like it was
I
super
played
fun.
a Naruto one that was pretty
Did you?
good. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. There's also like a Dragon Ball Z like story mode thing.
Right.
That was interesting.
Is there going to be a mechanic for increased resource generation? Currently not. We like to keep our resources contained within the kit, especially because we have no base resource like you would expect from like mana in another game. So it's a little harder for us to make that like items, and nor do we want to.
Is creating a new resource something you try to avoid, or we create a new resource for soul shapers if it fits the shaper the most?
It is not something I try to avoid. There's a lot of times where I'm creating. I guess we have a language of resources that we use currently. So if I say this is a stance character, I'll be like, yeah, that's discipline. Let's use discipline here. But there are characters where I'm like, this is particular to this character. Let's use just this resource.
Okay. I mean, the example is like Spirit. Like Amaranth uses Spirit.
Right.
I think she's the only one right now.
She's the only one to use it right now.
now.
Like it kind of has it fills a mana role for us, but it has percent-based resource instead of like a mana regen-based resource. So it allows her to be kind of have an internal, almost like a chalice if you were comparing it to League. Any ideas for the next shaper? Something the most fabulous. But I don't want to say anything more. He's the best guy.
I think I know who's next.
Right, he's just got his voice in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Teasing. All we do is tease on the stream.
Right.
The shaper's coming. Surprise!
Why are you two this awkward? Well. But Pluto's my friend.
Let's see. Can you play versus bots today, or do you have to wait till tomorrow? No, the servers are not up. You can't even log on at all. And even when you can log on,
No bots.
We don't have a bot just yet.
Do wasteland people watch the LoL and Dota tournaments? Yes. If you walk around the past couple of days, it is international, like on 50% of people's screens, if not more. Yeah.
I've been watching it.
Me too.
It's entertaining.
Yeah.
It's good entertainment. You know?
Super entertaining.
Let's see. Can you discuss your current concepts for counter warding?
Nope, that's a gassy question.
Not currently. Not only is it a gassy question.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
He probably wouldn't, even if he was over here. What is
Yeah.
he doing over there? He's chilling. He's being gasty. He's doing gasty things, which usually includes math and calculators and stuff like that. Where can you see when the servers are up? So we announced their server uptime Wednesdays. It's on the forums. Now that you're part of the beta, you may go post and peruse the forums. Peruse, I use that word. It's like the 50th time this is cast, whatever. Forums.wastestonegames.com. And it's in the under, I think, news and announcements. We always post when the servers will be up each weekend. This weekend, for example, it's 9 a.m. PDT to midnight PDT, Friday and Saturday. So 30 hours of Dawn Gate. Get to it.
So are you guys getting hyped for the Tetra Kill tournament tomorrow? That's cool. I am excited about that. My question was, why is it not the Omni Kill tournament?
Yeah, why'd they stop at Tetra?
Right. If I was gonna make
That's as if League had a quadra kill tournament.
That's like it suggests like
Yeah.
4v4 instead of 5v5.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw it. I was like, I guess this tournament's like 4/5 as good as a normal tournament.
Well, whenever they figure out what they're doing and like get everything established, then they'll upgrade to the Omni Kill tournament.
Right.
There you go.
Because that's what
they
we chose.
Okay.
There it is. That's it. That's cool.
YOLO lifestyle. What's that in CET? 9 a.m. is like 3 plus 5, 5, so 17? 17 CEST, I think. Terrible at this.
Is damage reduction applied when a spell is cast or when it pops? When it pops. So if you fire a projectile, when it deals damage, if someone's reducing it, if they reduce it while the projectile is firing, then it will get reduced.
The code has already been used, so I think the code is used up. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove it. But we still have a few more minutes for questions and stuff.
Okay. Where do you live? I live in San Francisco. You live in
San Mateo.
San Mateo, Bay Area.
Holler, represent. The alliteration just too strong. Are you going to make more skins for every shaper? It's all about, that's all a monetization question right there, and we're not quite discussing our monetization just yet, but we will eventually. Promise. You guys will be the first ones to know. Who's your favorite shaper?
Who's your favorite shaper?
Yeah, so whatever.
Michaela?
Michaela?
Michaela's super fun.
She's
Yeah.
fun. I like Dibs, I guess. But I really like playing.
What a crappy answer.
I really like playing Fenmore too. There's something about like that late game Fenmore where you're.
Oh, so good.
It feels so good.
It's satisfying.
It's super
and
satisfying.
It's fun, and you're OP.
Right,
you
you're
know,
so
there's-
OP and you can just completely destroy people.
As designed.
Super, super fun.
How are we the first to know if you guys already know it? You caught us. Can I play with you tomorrow in the live stream? If you guys, we'll probably be solo queuing most of the time. We may join a few custom games here and there. One thing that Andy wanted me to point out, actually.
Does Dibs do all or some of the scripting programming has? I do all the scripting behind the shapers. We do it in Lua.
So this is going to be in the patch today, later when we post it. But Andy is reminding me to tell you guys. So tomorrow, all of your wins and MMR stats will be reset. I know some people may be freaking out. Some people may not even care because they just got into the beta from the 200 use key. But
Right.
the guys out there like Acids with 100+ wins, it's going to go back down to 0. Your MMR is going to be completely reset. We are starting at the ground floor for our MMR and win rating.
It's super sad, but we have features that are coming in that need it to be done. It's super sad, but I guarantee those features will be delightful and hopefully worth it.
Yeah, and it's something that we are going to attempt to do as little as possible, because we know everyone hates resets, and like it's the worst thing ever
super annoying.
to have all your progress just like disappear, even though in your heart it's still there. You like to have it like a crown, say like, oh my god, this guy's got 150 wins, this guy's crazy bonkers. So we're going to do it as few times as possible, but again, closed beta, sometimes features that are going to be implemented in the future may need a reset of some sort. Again, we apologize very much, but it's
Right.
It's beta's gonna bait.
Right. The earlier we can do it, the better, and now is the time to do it. If we had to wait 5 more weeks, it would be even worse, right?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Might as well get it out of the way.
Let's take your Band-Aid off.
Yep.
Let's do it quick.
Just do it quick. Sorry, guys.
Please hurry up with the patch notes. So they'll come out as soon as they can. It won't be before like 5 p.m. PDT, so it'll probably be at least another like 4 hours.
Former said 150 wins down the drain. No,
What a scrub.
it's true.
Now he's back down to scrub land.
right, but now he can just ride back up to the top again.
Exactly. And you better believe a lot of our people here are going to be tryharding to get back to that #1 elo. I know Scott Moore is probably going to be playing a lot of McKellar.
It's true. He's just
A lot of McKellar because he's a scumbag. Have you already played the dev test? Yes, we just finished it and gave away a 200 use key. Dibs won as Raina. He had like 25 assists. It was pretty bonkers.
What's that? Raina's my favorite tank to play for sure.
She's super fun.
She's super fun.
Is the VOD going to be up right after this? Yes, I'm going to make a highlight of it, and I will also start the upload to YouTube right after I finish this. So check out our YouTube, youtube.com/WaystoneGames.
Where is Waystone located? In Redwood City, California.
I just got the game, so do I have all the characters? Yes, for now, and they're called Shapers. Just to let you know, I know you're new. All of them are unlocked because it's closed beta. It's still very, very early. We only have 15 now, 16 tomorrow, assuming the patch goes well. And it'd be like almost cruel of us to be like, you can only play these 4. It's
Right.
like, come on, it's closed beta. We want you guys.
Yeah.
It's more about you
Getting
guys
feedback.
playing every shaper, giving us the feedback, helping us balance the game, helping us create the game, than us digging into your pockets right now in closed beta. That's not what we're about, especially at this period, at this point in time.
Yep. Why is Dibs fairly strong and gets buffed all the time? So we buffed him in response to the win rates that we saw from either 1 patch or maybe 2 patches ago, I'm not sure. Particularly in the role that we want him to play in, which is a tactician role. His win rates were not as good as we were hoping, so we gave him a buff. The Q buff, while it is a buff, it's a little bit in rare circumstances. It could be a nerf if he had 3 stacks on someone. We're just wanting to normalize that damage out to make it more understandable and less potentially bursty.
Yeah. Again, someone kind of read into what I didn't say. I said that means they're going to get locked. We don't know. It's something we haven't announced yet. We're not, because there's two clear cut options that other MOBAs have chosen. You got like the Dota, everyone's free. The League of Legends, some people are locked, and you have to play the game or buy money or buy riot points to unlock them. And we're not discussing our particular business model just yet, but it will be announced eventually, I promise. The game costs anything when it comes out of beta. The game itself will be absolutely free to play.
Yep.
100%. No pay to win either.
Right.
Our big stance. Beta owners can present gameplay, for example, on YouTube. Yes, that is in the FAQ down below.
Will newbies play versus the pros with the 150 cent with those wins after resets? Yes, unfortunately. That is probably like losing your wins early in a beta, like it feels bad. What we're really worried about and we're sad about, it's just going to happen is that the MMR got reset, so your first few games could be imbalanced, and then as the game figures out people, puts them up, puts them down, you'll fall into your skill range.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but once you start accumulating, if you're good enough, once you start accumulating those wins, you'll all of a sudden be skyrocketed into Elo heaven,
Right.
and you'll be okay, and you'll start playing with the people that you're used to seeing. But
Right.
but for now, yes, we apologize about the reset. It's something that had to be done. So, is Raina a new shaper? Yes.
Yes.
Brand new. Are you playing another game? No, we're actually ending the stream. It's 2:30. It's time to sign off. So, thank you guys so much for stopping by. We hope you guys got the 200 use beta key. I hope many of you, I hope 200 of you roughly, were able to get the beta key. Dibs gave away like 20 something keys with all of his assists in the game. So, about 220 keys were given out today technically. So, thank you guys for watching so much. Be sure to follow our stream. Hit that follow button right down somewhere over here. That way you'll get an email notification every time we go live. Follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/thedawngate, and facebook.com/thedawngate to get all things Dawngate presented to you in an orderly social media type fashion. We post when the servers are live, when our live stream is live. We post cool content like the Haas gaming videos and some Dawn Source stuff that's going on right now. So thank you guys so much for supporting us. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So on behalf of Waystone Games, myself, I'm Brad Pluto Raymond, the assistant community manager. This is Dan Dibs Gibson, the lead shaper designer. Enjoy the beta this weekend, 9 a.m. PDT to midnight PDT if you guys are in. If you're not, we'll be streaming pretty much the whole time and giving away keys as well. So if you don't have a key yet, tune into our streams tomorrow and Saturday, and hopefully you can get one. Pray to RNGesus. Until next time, take care, guys.
See ya.
Peace.